Peace, peace, family. Peace, peace, peace. Long time no see on this live stream. Drink this water. Peace, peace, family. Welcome on in. I'm going to begin in a few minutes, y'all. We're going to do a collective reading. Oops. They got new pictures and gadgets on here. Ask a question. Let's see. I'm trying to work this in. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and begin. Welcome on in, y'all. Like I said before, a long time no see. I appreciate everyone that has been tuning in to my series, Rebecca. I have a fan going in the background, y'all, so if y'all hear it, I do apologize, but I needed some like white noise. I needed something, and it is hot. It is very hot. Salon, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. We are doing a live collective reading. If this is your first time coming across my channel, my name is Ami Ami. I like to call myself the Mystic Rugrats. I come in peace. There's a lot going on, not only in America, but in the whole world. And I just wanted to do an energy check-in for everybody. It costs you nothing to be here. If you end up liking the vibe, I do ask you to hit that like button and maybe subscribe. I'm going to plan to come back and do live readings um, more often. So this is just the first one in a long time. Let's go ahead and get started. Reading for the collective. Happy Sunday to everybody. A happy Black History Month. This is a message Spirit has for the collective. Hopefully y'all can hear me well. Okay, so we have staff in the back. Heartbreak. Somebody's feeling some pain right now. Pain from a separation. The card does speak about deception. Something shocking happening. Let's go ahead and pull from our tarot and dig in and see what's going on. Someone feels stabbed in the back. Someone feels heartbroken. We have Six of Wands while in reverse. We also have the double card here. This is just clarifying that deception. This could be a friend. This could be a group of friends. This could be a lover. Someone causing you a lot of pain. Mm. We got the Tower card. We also have Knight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and Venus. Mm. Something about the Knight of Wands is sticking out to me here, especially following up after the Devil card and the Tower card. Six of Wands in reverse. That's, about watching your back, watching your front, watching the company that you keep. There being some deception or some lies or, things going left, right? Then we have the Devil card. The Devil card is all about addiction, negative thought patterns, outdated thinking, um, you know, the nasty things, liars, manipulators, narcissists, addictions, like I said before. The nightlife I'm hearing, darkness, being chained to darkness, being chained to old ways, things that are not good for you. But with this Knight of Wands following up afterwards, it gives you the energy of someone trying to keep you in that negative state. And the Tower here is in reverse. So this signifies to me that whatever shocking event that is here has already happened. So this is the aftermath. And this is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is at the end of the spread. And the Ten of Pentacles upright is about family success, wealth, new money, blessings coming in. And in reverse, it's literally the complete opposite, being depleted, deception within the family or the family dynamic, someone that you have to watch out for. This could be issues around money as well, some deception around money, something shocking happening in regards to money. This could also mean someone literally taking money from you, stealing from you, and going ghost. Someone was taken from you, taken from your energy, um, playing like they were there for you with the Six of Wands, the in reverse, it's a facade. Yeah, this definitely has to do with money. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands, petty behaviors and patterns, manipulation. Somebody made you feel as though y'all were in cahoots with one another, y'all had a partnership, y'all were in this together. I got your back. The Six of Wands in reverse as well, and the Tower in reverse, it makes me feel like you were relying on this person for something. Relying on them for money, for transportation, I'm hearing, for something to make your life flow a little better, something that helped you get towards the money. They were helping you in that regard, and it's like the rug was just pulled right out from under you. There was a plan here with the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it being disrupted. And then when I split the deck, we have a Lover's card. This could very much be a relationship. This could be a best friend. A relationship, I mean like love, you know, partners, boyfriend or girlfriend, or however, whatever you like. This is like a sexual. intimate type of relationship that I'm picking up here, or a best friend. We got this Page of Wands, which is clarifying this Tower card. And the Tower is in reverse. Like that gives illusion to me. That gives illusion. Like the illusion was that, hmm, liar I'm hearing. Hmm. I just pictured a person like standing in a dark room with a chain like on them. But this person is like trying to trick that person into thinking that they're in a bright room and they're free, if that makes any sense. Like making you think that shit is gold. We have the magician here with a lover. Seven of Wands, feeling like you can't, like you're trapped, like you can't get out. You can't get out of this um power dynamic, this money agreement contract I'm hearing. Spiritual contract. Your time is up with these people, family, this person, this best friend, this lover. It seems like this relationship is centered around money, but I don't see any sign of like, hmm. Let me pull from another deck, because I'm not gonna lie, this energy is kind of all over the place. Separation and passion. Mm. We have a third party situation here, fruition in reverse. We got patience here. You knew something all along. Y'all, it is very much boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife, long term partners. There's money involved. There's not property, but like there's like you're tied up with money with this person. You know, you guys could be on the same lease with each other, or maybe have a car, some type of possession together on paper. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some paper contract, paper contract. That makes sense. Thank you, Spirit, because y'all was kind of confused. And it's like I got the energy of a contract, but there was no energy of partnership. That was the word I was looking for. Like actual fluidity within this partnership. You know what I'm saying? Actual you guys being on the same page with something. Like there was an illusion. Someone knew the full truth of the situation, but the other person did not. And then it's also this energy of like as time goes on, and this is that feminine energy that I'm picking up on. It's like the female or the feminine energy within the situation came to, she awakened, she realized what was going on. It's feminine energy seeing the best in this other person or this partner, whether it's business partner, love, it definitely gives marriage. It gives that kind of energy. It gives, long-term relationship. There's intimate, energy within these people. There's infidelity within this situation. Someone was deceived, and The tower came crumbling down. The tower could have looked like an eviction. The tower could have been like you, like it. This is something big, y'all. Like you walking in on your lover cheating on you. Like something was written in plain sight. Something you seen with your own eyes. Something that really shocked you and like broke your heart, created some type of rage. This compassion card here. Passionate conflict. I keep hearing in my head, like, anger, like fights, shit hitting the fan. Mm. We have integrity here. Wow, liars. Like it's one of those things where it was literally written in the stars or written in stone. Like the proof was literally right there in the pudding, and they still chose to lie to you. And once you caught on, like you knew about the deception for a while before it even came to this like to this situation where you just could no longer deny it, you know? And this is energy also of you moving accordingly, pulling your energy back. The other person catching on to you pulling your energy back. And they started overcompensating. Mm. But you continue to play green, play dumb, like you weren't aware of what was going on. Meanwhile, you're in the poly energy, off with your head, death to a situation. Mm. Ace manifestation in reverse. No longer putting any more energy into this partnership. Then we have the Chrome resurrection. We have the Empress in reverse. I'm going to pull from another deck. This is my zero plus beginning deck. Mm. It says fucking apologize. This person knew that they was wrong. They was dead wrong. Mm. It says drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is not as fuck. And that came out in reverse. This person is still being called to have an ego death that they have yet to come into yet, that they have yet to accept yet. This person cannot tell the truth to save their own ass, literally, to save their relationship, to save this dynamic. Then we have women. Since you have a good thing going, don't ruin that shit. It also says fuck fear. It will lie to your face. You are giving too many fucks. You are a grown ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. Are you the person? Family. Is this you? Is this you? Just stop whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. Last card it says love. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. Your body is pissed at you. Get outside, move your ass, take me the big hug. I feel like a lot of us feel like that this time too. So much going on. Some of us just need to be scooped up and just need a huge hug. I'm not gonna lie, family. There is an energy of self-sabotage here. Starting this reading, um, I thought that it was someone maybe doing this to you, the viewer. But in some cases, this could be you and what you've done unto others. And none of us is perfect. Us as PR leaders, we love to think that, you know, um, we just want to protect our audience or just want, don't want our audience to feel like, they're doing something wrong. But at the same time, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And, you know, I wouldn't be stepping into my full gift if I was just, saying that we're just perfect all the time, right? This gives either a business, partnership, or a relationship, but both. Like lines were blurred within this union. Um, it gives somebody fucked up. Everything started off cool, but then one of you started thinking more about self. One of you got big headed. One of you started smelling that ass, and it's like I don't know if money was being stolen here, or maybe one person didn't know the full split of money or the full extent of the partnership, whether this was just a strictly just love thing, like, you know, a person being strung along for the other person's convenience. This could be like a situationship type dynamic where, one person is putting in more than the other. This could also be an energy of like, a hobosexual, they like to call them, where, a couch hopping, no good ass man or woman who thought that they were getting over. Meanwhile, that person seen it all along, and it's like the rabbit got the gun, and they you think that she was taken from them, or they thought they were taken from you, and you know the shoe got flipped, the script got flipped. Excuse me. We also have mirror. Wow. Mirroring each other, self image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. This is it, y'all. This is like, oh shit, I met my match. I met my maker. I thought I was going to be able to pull a wool over this person's eye. I thought I was going to be able to do this person just like I've always done everybody else. Why didn't it work for me this time? What the hell is going on? I've never been met with this. Why they moving like that? You know, it's a mirror. A mirror was pointed back at you. You met your match. I just seen some papers on the table, like gotcha, like I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie. I think it's called not Booty Call, How to Be a Player. Yeah, I remember that movie. It came out late '90s or early 2000s. I forget the dude's name, but he was Felix on 101, and he played on that movie, and he was dating all those different girls, and he was basically bragging to his boys about how he, wrote the perfect script on how to get a woman and how to play a woman, how he's a Mac Daddy of the Central. And he finally met a woman that matched his energy. That was a mirror to him. And his whole life just crumbled upside down. The one woman that he was really in love with ended up finding out that he was cheating on her. Had the girls in the same house at the same time, hiding from each other, all type of shit. It gives like a situation of that caliber, like where the what they say, the fruit is in the proof is in the pudding. I don't know why I want to say fruit. The fruit is in the pudding. Like where the evidence is just boom right there in your face. There is no running from it. That's what it gives. Meeting someone that really made you feel what you've been dishing out this whole time. Or you giving what you dishing back what somebody gave you. And they've been doing this for a long time, so they get cocky, they get confident. This is someone with a big old ego. Maybe they dress nice and they smell nice and they're fine. And then they're always used to just getting their way. They're always used to things just working out into their favor. Thank you, Spirit. And now it's like, godly. And this is why I was confused in this reading, y'all, because it'd be one card upright, then the other card upside down, then the other card upright, and like a lot of manipulation and contradiction. But that's because it's mirrors. Like this Holy Spirit came out as mirrors, just like it's talking about with this card here, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflecting on wounds, and introspection. And then we have this Mother Perception card that is in reverse too. So it's like the mother perception is there, but she is so like sophisticated. She is so like smart and 10 steps ahead of you that she's gonna make you think that she's done, aka mother perception in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Playing that role like, yep, I don't know what happened. I don't see anything. I hear no evil, see no evil. That is the energy. But meanwhile, you're plotting 10 steps ahead of this person the whole entire time. Almost it's like, who sent you? Like it gives that energy of like, who sent you to, like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you done got figured out? Like, this person is over there pissed, like, gossiping, telling their friends, like, how did she find out? How did he find out? How did he know, sis? How did he know that I was running his pockets? How did she know that I was a no good ass ninja? How did she know? I made it so good. Like, it gives that energy. Like, I can't believe I got found out. The friends laughing at him. Like, this is a moment, like, this is a moment of introspection. This is a moment of recollection. Like, a moment of, not recollection, a moment of just everything, like, wow. Like, what the fuck? That tower moment. Like, I cannot believe that this person's mouth is open, wide open. And Spirit said they talk too much too. They wrote a check that they ass can't cash. Hmm. They wrote a check that mouth can't cash. And then here's you, transcending obstacles, you're learning, expanding. You know, this very situation has opened a door for you. Even if you are the person that I'm talking about that was slick and sly and thought that she was getting over, no one's perfect. We learn shit. And it's this energy of learning not to self sabotage as well, right? Maybe you had the best intentions at first. Maybe they had the best intentions at first. And sometimes when you're not all the way healed and you see an opportunity where you can get over on somebody, especially when it's been so easy for you for all these years, all your life, all this time, you know, it gives you that confidence and that false illusion, you know, like, oh yeah, that's getting your ego, getting big headed. You know what I'm saying? And be like, oh, I got this. It's nothing. You know, she buys me this or he buys me this. He treats me like a princess. Or, oh, he's dumb. He ain't realizing what I'm doing. Like, sis, he's seen you. He's seen you taking $5 out of his account every week. Sis, like, sir, she knows what she was doing. She knows you had women in and out of her house. And y'all, I'm just coming up with examples. I'm just, you know, examples that come to mind, but it definitely gives that. Just like this card said in the Zero Fucks Given deck. You are a grown ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. It's definitely a moment of, oh my God, I fucked up. And they know about it now. They see me now. But this person, there was love there. There was love there. And it's this energy of I sabotaged it for myself. Like this person was actually really good to me. Or damn, I was really good to that person. And they did this, and this is that partner that you've let go, that friendship that you've severed ties with. This is them feeling like, damn, I'm sorry, but they don't have the balls to apologize. This energy does not have the balls to apologize. But they head and their ego was big enough to fuck you over. It doesn't make sense. So, you know, this is just all about being in alignment and not being ego driven, calming down that fire. Someone feels like somebody owed them something, not even you in particular, them in particular, like the world. Like, I went through X, Y, and Z, so I'm owed this. That energy of entitlement. Head was too big for your motherfucking britches. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull from the Empath Oracle deck to close out this reading, family. And I'm going to try my best to actually go live again later this evening with another collective message. And this next collective message will be a love reading, okay? So let's pull from this impact deck. And actually, y'all, I'm going to pull from this impact deck and then I'm going to close out with the Soulful Woman deck, okay? And if you've made it this far, if the reading has resonated or you like the flow of my reading and you have more questions you would like answered, everything that you need to know is down in the description box, okay? So, hit that like and definitely subscribe to the vibes for more videos like this. Generating dynamic confidence. Excuse me. Questioning the darkest thoughts. We don't always have to act on things just because we know that we can get away with them, family, you know. And then example that comes to my head, it's gonna get chilly in here now. Let me cover up with this blanket. Ooh. I will try to come and show my face in tonight's broadcast, but I'm kind of laying low on this one. But anyway, so I don't want to lose my train of thought. Generating dynamic confidence and questioning the dark thoughts. So yeah, like I was saying, just because you know that you can get away with something does not mean you do it. Just because you know that someone is easily, you know, can be easily manipulated, what do we get out of manipulating that person, taking from that person, or getting over on that person? You know what I'm saying? Um, so, an example that comes to mind is like, now there's an old lady working behind this. behind the CVS counter, right? Just for an example. And you know her old ass is not gonna come and run your ass down if you just walk out with all these groceries. So you decide to walk out with all them groceries, knowing damn well it was wrong. Yes, it's an easy lick. I mean, super easy lick. But what do you get out of that besides a full belly for a couple days? What do you think karma's gonna bring you back for that? And karma just don't tag you. You know what I'm saying? Karma assesses the situation and does what it does naturally. Everything is a domino effect. Okay? Everything is a domino effect. So what, the lady could possibly lose her job. The lady has a heart attack. The lady, there's so many outcomes that can happen off of one decision. And I feel like maybe that's the message that Spirit is trying to get across right now. Be mindful of how you treat others. Be mindful of the decisions that you make because every decision that you make is a domino effect. And just because you get away with something 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, who knows what that ninth time is going to look like? Karma ain't pretty. And it don't come right away for a lot of us. And, in this reading, unfortunately, a tower moment had to happen. Someone lost something. Someone's lost a home. Someone's lost a partner. Someone's lost money. Someone is suffering due to this person taking. So that's just something to consider and think about. Let me go ahead and pull from this last bit. The Soulful Woman. What message do you have for some closing? Yeah. Hmm. Heart healing. My courageous healing journey brings me personal awakening and a deeper relationship with self. My service, no matter how great or small, is a conscious act of co-creation with the world. And lastly, we have card number 21, Soul's Journey. Living from soul opens me to the magic that exists when I surrender to divine manifestation on its own terms and timing. So not by our terms, not due to our manipulation, not due to what we know that we can get out of a situation or a person. Intelligence is amazing, right? But just like anything else, you can use your intelligence for negative things. You can use your smarts to outwit someone or a situation and it becomes something negative. You can use your intelligence to take, to steal, to harbor, to harm, you know. Um, you can use your spiritual gifts for harm. And that's when it becomes dangerous, when your ego is not in check. So be mindful on how you treat others. Be mindful because karma is a bitch and she spares no one. Peace.